This is really rare, super unique. But the last time this happened, devastation. It's time for you to buckle up. We're jumping straight in. If you're new here, my name is Steve. This is where you're gonna have more success and less stress by focusing only on the facts in the charts. Hit that subscribe button. Let's jump straight into it. Focusing on the facts is what we do in this channel, but take a look at what happens here. This is so unique and so rare. We just printed, just here on July 29th, we printed this new blue dot. Pretty major stuff happening here. What is this chart? This is the 200-week heat map. What it means is this purple line down here is one of the most important lines. You've got to have it on your chart, on the weekly chart. It's a 200-week moving average. Historically, we come down here to hang out in the worst times possible in Bitcoin. 2012, we came down here. In 2015, early 2015, through this time period of late 2015 down here as well. Also in 2019, also in 2020. But technically, when we're in these darker colors, it's time to buy. We just printed these darker colors. So your question is it time to buy? Let's jump into that question. Let's break it down because you've got to understand how this heat map works. Darker colors, time to buy. Lighter colors, time to sell. It's that simple. So when you see these lighter colors, like these greens, these yellows, especially these oranges, and especially the red, it's really time to think about selling. Why? That's when the market is really overheated and it's time to cool off quite a bit. Generally speaking, after these red and orange colors, we go into a bear market and the market cools down and we rejuvenate and then we do it all over again. Now, your question is, well, Steve, what happened to these red colors? I don't see any of these red colors. Let's say hypothetically we haven't reached our market cycle top yet. And we'll get into that in a moment with the update, the latest update on our 3-box theory. But let's say hypothetically we haven't reached our top yet. That means we haven't had to have red yet. We haven't reached our market cycle top. However, there's a caveat because if we haven't reached our top, Bitcoin has just done something extraordinarily rare and unique and a little bit mind-boggling, meaning we printed these blue dots. So never before in Bitcoin's history, hypothetically, if we haven't reached the top yet, we've never been in the midst of a bull run and had this large of a correction down and been this close to our 200-week moving average. Never. That's if the market hasn't topped yet. Now let's say it has topped. Well, if we have topped already and up here at 65K was our top, then Bitcoin printed no orange, no dark yellow, and no red. Meaning, what the hell happened? The answer to that would be as more money comes into the market and this market matures, there's going to be less gains had. There's going to be less volatility to the upside and the downside. It'll be a little bit more like a traditional market. It's not going to move as slow as the stock market, but the more money that comes in 10 years from now, Bitcoin will not be as volatile as it was back here in 2013. It won't be as volatile as it was in 2018, 10 years from now. There's some really cool ways to look at this, but let's break it down because we printed our second blue dot. It's not a one-time blue dot. This is our second blue dot. And if we break it down a little bit further, even the blue dot here on June 3rd was light blue. So we're already getting into the potential territory of this is the beginning of our long extended bear market. So let's take a look here and then we'll jump back in to this chart and kind of summarize everything that's going on. This is our 3-box theory. This is one of the more popular charts that we've been following for many months. We made this maybe 8 or 10 months ago and we've been inside of this box for the whole past 6 to 7 months. So what it is basically the bottom of the box is a 1.5x multiple of the previous all-time high. Top of the box, 4x multiple. And basically every single cycle, we go into this period of turmoil. We go into this period of everyone freaking out, and we always have a large correction all the way down to the bottom of our box, just like we did here in this candle in 2013. We corrected all the way down to the bottom. People freaked out. They said the rally's over. They said the top was already in. They said this is the start of the bear market, but we rallied to new all-time highs. And then in box number 2, same thing, right? We entered the box. We had a correction all the way down to the bottom of the box. People freaked out. And again, this was right before our parabolic top. And also in each of the box ones, we reached over 90 in the monthly RSI. And that was kind of our warning sign that we were getting overheated. But the true signal was the second time that we reached 90 on the monthly RSI. It predicted our top. It also predicted our top here in 2017 to the T. We haven't had the second one yet. So basically our box theory is still intact. And we'll say the same thing that we've been saying for months. If Bitcoin continues to hold 30K as support with our critical market structure, we will have a new all-time high this year. If we break 30K with a monthly candle, we're going to add 6 months to the bear market. It's that simple. So that's what we're watching here, which makes these dots make a little bit more sense. Bitcoin price action is holding critical structure at 30K. That's good. There are a lot of indicators that are saying we're in bad territory. For example, the 21 weekly EMA, the 200 daily moving average, we've got a death cross. These are bad things in terms of indicators, but the price action is holding key market structure. That's what it boils down to, okay? Market structure and price action is king. So right now, there's no need to really worry until price action breaks market structure. So these blue dots could be something that we will never see again. So what it basically means, these blue dots historically are really good times to buy. So maybe this is a wake-up call. Historically, if you bought anywhere where you see a dark blue dot, you would look like a superhero today, plain and simple. If you get to these purple colors, even better. That's at the bottom of the spectrum. So right now, this could be a wake-up call for a very large buy opportunity, and we haven't seen our top yet. We're still holding key market structure, or we could have already seen our market top. We're heading into a long extended bear market. And somebody from the herd is going to say, oh my God, so price could go up or down. Oh, what is this? That means the whole concept of the video completely blew over your head and you haven't picked up any information. Okay, if that's the case, you should probably go watch a channel that's going to spoon feed you buying and selling every single day, where we are far above that. We're education. When you come here, you're going to learn skills so that you can fish for yourself the rest of your life, and somebody doesn't need to spoon feed you fish. Here it is. Key market structure holding. How is this going to play out with the 30K? How are we going to play out inside of our box? Are we going to make another run at this 90 level with the monthly RSI? Or is this something that has never happened before, where we have a market cycle top that's a little bit strange, a little bit different? We don't reach the levels we're used to, but again, we've got more liquidity in the market. No matter how it plays out, it's going to be something that Bitcoin's never done before. It's going to be completely unique and completely rare and very enticing, and I'm here for it. I'm excited for it. For me, I have a strategy that protects me either way, so I could care less if it goes up or down. Ideally, I would like price to go up, but in any rate, it's very intriguing. We've got a ton of videos coming this week about this information. This is a video you should watch right now. When to sell cryptocurrency, 3 simple steps. I'm going to link it right here down below, and it'll also be above. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you right back here on the next video. We got some good ones coming this week. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs. By the way, watch these videos down below right now.